welcome back to Mama Mondays, guys, season 1, episode 3. And tonight we're talking about giving birth during the pandemic. So if you guys follow the Andersons, you guys will know that they just had a baby. They also have an older daughter. She's not that big, but like they have 2 babies. But yeah, tonight we're just gonna talk to them, like, how was it giving birth during a pandemic? Because well, we're gonna talk to Nat about that, but Demar will be there as well, because we really want to show that dads are welcome, to these sessions. Like, we want them to be here so that when we talk, at least them did if they hear everything and receive everything. So yeah, we're gonna be talking to Nats about giving birth during a pandemic and what that was like, because regular birth, well, giving birth during normal times is, it makes me anxious. So imagine giving birth during a pandemic. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add them in. Hey, Nat.
Hi,
Well on.
I'm there.
You're looking lovely.
Thank you, darling.
How are you doing? First of all, because me know say you have a new baby and stuff. So me know say sleepless nights and all these things.
Yes, a lot of sleepless nights. Yeah, I'm good for now. I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
yeah. How old
Yeah.
is she now?
6 weeks.
Oh
6 weeks?
wow.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No man, fresh out the gates. Fresh out the gates. All right, so we're gonna talk about giving birth during a pandemic. So as usual, I don't know if you catch the earlier episodes, but we talk about the whole anxiety thing, depression as well after giving a baby, after having a baby. So we really want to talk to you about pandemic. What was that like? Oh, well, first of all, guys, they're also new to Canada. They have a YouTube channel. Go ahead and check out their YouTube channel. Them get every detail. Them very detailed. Them the video on everything. So I need to go check them out and just and get everything. All right. So yeah. Tell about yourself. Tell about yourself, and then we'll jump into it.
Where you want me to start? I don't know.
Ah,
Uh, I don't know.
well, yeah. So so I would just say you guys live in Alberta, um, and you're new to Canada. So what was that process like? Giving birth in a new
Oh,
country, because me the kind of nervous about that, like I never really know much about that. So what was that process like, like finding a OBGYN?
oh. So,
Mhm.
so when I got pregnant, because we already have a family doctor, um, I was going through a little, not complication, but certain little things that happening to my body the first stage of my pregnancy. So my doctor, my
Okay.
personal family doctor, was monitoring me for a while before he actually referred to oh, that's something.
Okay, yeah, the OBGYN, yeah.
Yeah. So it was like it's just referrals. I didn't have to do anything. It's just referrals and I don't show up.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then the hospital, so your health card take care of everything with the hospital.
Everything. I don't do nothing. I don't
That's
pay
good.
for nothing.
I mean, that's how the breezy part. So, all right. So, like, what the pandemic are going, how did that go? Like, where was Demar like? Could he come in during checkups and them something?
Yes, it's like it
Oh,
was just a normal thing. Nothing had did change. Only thing changed was the day or the day after I give birth. Only had only one visitor I could have. That's it. But nothing out of the normal.
okay.
It was just a normal process.
So even during the birth as well, like everything was just smooth.
Normal. Smooth
Wow,
sailing.
okay. Because me did really think it would have changed up because remember back when the pandemic just started. Well, I guess that probably because the pandemic did just start then time there. So,
Mm-hmm.
it was more difficult because me dey remember them that say, people that have to stay outside, only the father was able to be inside. So, no extra person could have been there, that kind of thing. So how did you guys manage, like, with your other daughter, like where did you guys leave her?
She was staying with my sister.
Okay. So yeah, that was covered. So that's good. But so
Yeah.
well, so there wasn't really much anxiety around the second pregnancy then.
Uh, there was a little because of what was happening in the earlier stage. I
Okay.
was like, okay, is this gonna be a smooth pregnancy? For the first 3 months, it wasn't. I was basically told not to work or do
Oh, okay.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so that part of it was, yeah, anxiety and everything was working
Yeah.
up there. So, um, going further down in the pregnancy, everything was smooth. Went to ultrasound. Everything was smooth until for I think 8 months or 7 months. Another complication. Not
Oh,
complication, but they found something and it was like, okay, we need to monitor this.
okay.
So nerve-wracking. I was like, okay, is this gonna be
Yeah.
a smooth birth? Is the baby's gonna be okay? So those were the little things that was happening in my pregnancy.
Okay. So where you get to
Mhm.
the no, like oh, baby born now and newborn. We know how the newborn phase go because Rochelle and me did that up with this last week and we are say,
And I was like, yes, I was just shaking my head to everything. It was exactly the
stress
same.
mode. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you get any time, like to just get a breather or anything because one
What
baby, but two, we have
what I
two
started to
baby.
do, what I was when the depression and all of that came, and what I started to do is like when Denmark come from work, I would take like an hour in the bathroom
Okay.
for myself. I don't go in the room because my daughter will come in there and she will do
Yeah.
her thing. So I just go in the bathroom. She's not gonna come in there frequently. And on the weekends, I take 2 hours. I just lock out everybody. If I hear the baby crying, and I just don't business.
Yeah.
I'm in the bathroom to myself. That's it.
Okay.
I don't want to
Oh.
go mad. So yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me jump to the comments. May I say, Chrissy Campson, my husband was only allowed to be there while I labored and gave birth, and then 1 hour after our son was born. After that 1 hour, he had to leave. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, she
oh,
said this was early pandemic, June 2020.
yeah.
And then I mean, Alberta kind of different still because Alberta keeping. Alberta really keeping.
Always keeping.
Alberta the lock.
Never lock.
So
Never.
yeah, no, but I'm actually happy for you that that was the experience because like my I don't know, Rochelle say sounds funny, but the time off is important. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, well, we talked about that last week. I remember what she said, and like, no,
Yeah.
definitely, it is so important because you go mad, and I mean, as I say,
Mad.
at
Me not
least
feel mad,
we,
so that's the reason why. Two
yeah.
2 hours, lock off. Anybody, if Ella come, if not come down, anytime, I don't know. I'm inside the bathroom.
I mean, can't imagine because as I say, we are deal with one baby. So imagine. I'm not sure if that was an accident. Alia Passard was um trying to join the live. But yeah, as we had that talk last week, it was only like just one child we had deal with. So imagine you are deal with a toddler and an infant. Like we can only imagine.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on with this conversation between Janker and Soprano? What is wrong with the two of them? The two of them have a whole conversation about Florida. But anyways, yeah, no, we did really want to talk about that because I was just thinking that like, it would have been such a whole different experience, check up, everything wise. So,
No, everything was same. Go to your ultrasound, go to the doctor. Just have on your mask and you're good. It was just regular.
wow. Okay. Well, no, me no know, because like, I think we would have a whole conversation around that. Well, well, okay then. So what else we can venture into then?
I don't know what you
How
want to
was
know. Oh,
Well, no, it's just really about your motherhood experience, because with me, like, me just right now, still staying on the pandemic. Then, like, right now, my biggest struggle with the pandemic and being a parent is like social interaction for the kids, right?
mhm.
So we go to the park and then, hi, Damar. So we go to the park, and then okay, so Chrissy Camps to talk about support while pregnant in the pandemic. All right, so we'll still touch on that. She said that is very crucial. Well, yeah, I kind of get that, but you did say your sister helped out, so
Yeah, my
um,
sister when I was having baby, so I could leave my older daughter with her. Yeah, and a friend. I think she's on the line now, so she knows herself. She was there as well. So yeah,
okay,
support is
so
really
like,
important. If you don't have support, you're gonna go mad.
yeah, no, because it's true. Because after you do have the baby, we normally love the help.
Yeah.
While with something there with their home, somebody said, "Can you imagine having twins during this time as well?" Oh my
No.
God. No, because it's true. Like, on a normal basis, people can come over your house. People can come over and help. And then, if well, for me, if me like I'm not in Jamaica, so I would have gone mad because that support that me would I need wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Separate and apart from Orlando, who would have be here to help me. Like my mother wouldn't be here. Friends wouldn't be able to come over where you get that little breather there. So,
Yeah.
like she says support in isolation as well because, not many people can visit while baby is brand new. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah. So do you get to even like go out much then? Like not really go out, like party or so, but just like go out to
So,
socialize with adults. Yeah.
mm, I just go over to my sister's house and the same friend. I go over to her house, but I limit. That's the only places that I go. I don't go
Yeah.
nowhere else. And I
Yeah.
supermarket and stuff. I,
Yeah.
I,
But
yeah. I
she's like,
think you
can't
want to
even
say
join the
hi.
live.
Say
Oh,
hi. Say
hi. She's
hi.
so precious.
Yeah, she's supposed to be mad.
She quiet man. She quiet man.
Yeah, be quiet. When she's ready.
She sleep through the night.
What is that?
She sleep through the night.
That's okay.
Mr. Somebody said that I'll do them say, I think them say either them son or them daughter sleep in the night. I'm gonna say, wow, okay,
Wow,
as a newborn.
tell me where to manufacture this
So Aliyah said, can't even join the life as my house is a rumble and trying to bathe three children. She said I
Oh,
had
that's
people
right.
visiting, which okay. She said I
Yeah.
had people visiting, which was great. They wore their mask. Okay. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying before though, like my anxiety right now during the pandemic surrounds mostly Zaire socializing with people. So like Neil Cam got a park for run up and down, enjoy himself. But at the same time, if like Zaire will run over to people for play, but kids are running away.
Run away.
hmm
Well,
Because fit and parents tell them say
to
no
stay
stay
away.
close to people exactly because of the pandemic. So it's like may they like the other day we had talked to the doctor and they were asking about his interaction with other kids and like may I say I really couldn't tell you because
Of what is happening now.
yeah it's like it's so hard for him to socialize because even yesterday today I'm wondering yeah even yesterday we had a park and like him run go over to a little girl and like she climb up the jungle gym thingy thing and like him go side her and I climb too and she literally just jump down and run off with our mother. Yeah. So it's like I don't know. Like the pandemic really changed up a lot
Everything.
with
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah. It's gonna make kids be depressed, wondering if this is normal. Is this supposed to be happening? Is this person supposed to be running away from me? They're gonna be having like
Exactly.
questions.
Exactly. You guys go through that as well, like when you take your daughters to the park and
Ah, our daughter is a social butterfly. She goes
okay.
to everybody. She goes to everybody, and sometimes I wish she doesn't do that. But um, before snow, like right now, there's a lot of snow and stuff. Before that, no persons, not much persons run away. Kids don't run away.
Okay.
No,
No, that's
no.
actually well that good then because I don't know. I don't like since Zaire has been here, the pandemic started. So many people have no experience outside it. Him come when him at two. So for most time life now, there's been a pandemic. So him not really know how to interact outside of that. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, guys, do you guys have any questions for Nats or anything like that that you wanna ask? Let me just say something here. Do we have any new moms or soon to be moms that would want to ask any questions or so? You know, because of course you're going to be giving birth in a pandemic. So, I mean, things might be different in your area, but just in case you want to ask any question, you can ask a question. But yeah, like as I say, I guess it's really because where you are. Because as I said, Alberta really a keep. Alberta never shut.
Yeah,
But
you need to come to
Alberta did shut down, but then
Alberta.
open.
Come to Alberta, the best place in Canada.
And then your maternity leave. So your maternity leave is how long now?
It's 12 months.
12
Oh,
months.
yeah.
Wow. So we have one question and one request to join the live. So just Evandra said, do you plan to be a stay-at-home mom? If no,
No,
have you checked out she said, have you checked out daycares as yet? What are your thoughts on that?
okay. No to stay at home mom. Daycare. Haven't checked out daycare because we already know about the day home, which we do here in Alberta.
What's
Um,
the day home? What's the difference between the day home and the daycare?
so
One
day
is just
home
a home. Hmm.
is a home where a registered person, certified registered person, basically keep your kids.
Okay.
Same thing that they learn at daycare or same activities they do at daycare, they do it at the home.
Okay. We
And it's
just
a,
want to make sure
and it's a
because
little
mhm.
cheaper. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh, I never know that. Because me actually know somebody right now who has their daughter in one, and it actually worked out better because even when the place did shut down and so, her
Yeah.
daughter could have still go the daycare
Yeah.
basically, and she was okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rush Paul said, "My baby is such a pandemic baby. I hate it." And I mean, it's like you can't even. I don't know. You can't even know if it's it because like even me when I got to park, I'm nervous as I go towards people because I'm nervous for him in terms of them I go shun him or that like I feel like my feelings are gonna hurt for him. So I'm kind of anxious in that part there. But yeah,
Well, you have to basically with that you have to just break away that feeling because it's gonna come.
yeah. May I
It's gonna
try.
come.
Like, me really, I try let go because I think I kind of get caught up in my mind a lot about everything what gonna happen. So like, me keep on I say, what gonna happen if him run too far? While I don't know. It's like,
You're just being a mom. You're just being a mom.
and you see, you the pioneer second baby now, so you know them always say once you reach your second baby, things start changing up mentally, like you're looking and say, yeah man, sure, right, man. You don't have to stress yourself too much. Yeah. Fun size meal say, how would you compare giving birth overseas versus Jamaica? Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Ah, two different. How is it though? Two different fruits, two different environment, two different. Okay, in Jamaica, you know, say you have to find your doctor, your PF, doctor's appointment every time,
Mm-hmm.
ultrasound you pay for that, blood test you pay for that, everything costs in Jamaica, right? So being here and it don't cost, say it's a plus.
Yeah, big bonus. Big bonus. I can feel a relief, like thinking about that, like, like you get pregnant, you don't have to worry because you
No,
give it a very long maternity leave. Or the other day, I tell somebody, say, at 3 months, we get an Jamaican. And sometimes you not even get it, like you probably have to get a month or so and then you go back to work. And the person was like, 3 months? What would I do with 3 months? Me, I said, oh, you try, no, you that be something with it.
exactly. Three
'Cause,
months there, 12 months here. Your mother
exactly.
couldn't come into the hospital or come in when I was giving birth in Jamaica. He was there throughout the whole process here.
Okay.
I would
Well,
encourage
did you get
anybody
an
that will.
epidural? You get an epidural?
Yes, I get an epidural here.
Okay.
Both was induced. So
Okay.
that's the reason why I wanted the epidural because I knew the pain of giving birth in Jamaica and that hot.
But listen. Mine, but it basically, you know, policeman drip up man pants. I saw me grab up all of the pants. Well, I just beside of me, I may tell you say when the pain start lick me differently. This is when you know me I dilate more. This is not even when me I push. This is when me I dilate more. Me grab up in pants differently. Like me don't know how I'm never lose a button because the way I meet it over here.
Okay.
Rochelle said kids needs to socialize. Yep. Devandra said 12. Yep, 12. Aliyah said it's hard to have visitors in hospital due to the pandemic. Yep.
No, they
Um,
cut it back here now.
oh,
Just a spouse. One, yeah. When I
okay.
was in, we were just spouse alone, or whosoever you want to take in with you, just one person.
Okay. Amanda said, yeah, I love the 12 months leave business. Yes. Samantha Alberta for the win. Rochelle said, Nads, I felt the no. Amanda said, that's a big plus. Well relieved. The biggest thing is the comfort while giving birth, Aliyah said.
Yeah.
You know, I was always afraid of getting an epidural because my hair say it kind of slow down the process. That was my thought going into it. So when me did it at Jamaica and them offer it to me, first of all, me know it did that cost more money, so me not even did I think about that. But I also did always think that it would have slowed it down. So would you say that your labor was quick even though them induced you and you had the epidural?
No, it was basically the same time with
Okay.
Malika. You didn't slow it down or speed it up. It was like the same time, 8 hours there with pain,
Okay.
pushing. Yes.
Um, hold on. Let me see. So Amanda said, did your hubby take paternal leave?
No, he didn't.
Okay. But he does have that available, right? Because,
Yeah, I
you
think
know.
he could. He could have
Okay.
taken it. No,
Okay.
I'm taking it.
So she said, I heard that it affects the back. Don't know if there is truth to that. She said the
Hopefully,
epidural.
I'm 6 weeks since 6 weeks since giving birth, and no one then I might get a little sick.
I look a
I
spec.
just feel
Okay.
like in pain in the back. But that's it.
Okay. Christy said epidurals messed my back up, but I would take it again because when it kicked in, I was on cloud nine. Oh boy. All right, hold on there. Junker, you still want to join? Junker 876? What am I do? I say what foolishness, but I say.
Yeah, night everybody.
Oh, my.
Yeah, true. Me I see the father there, and me know say the two on there, and my mama on this, I'm not really want to violate the thing. We just want to ask him as a pandemic daddy, Zine, how you feel? Cause me is a potential pandemic daddy, but me I
Is
go and
that
work on
so?
it.
What are you working on per se?
Being a
Hold on, hold
pandemic
on,
daddy.
hold on, hold on. Yeah, I know thing, hold on.
Yeah, bud.
All right, where you sit down, brother? What question?
No, me know say I'm mama on this, but the two of them, two of them have you see me, and some baby father there in the comment section. So I want to know as a pandemic daddy, like how it feel for you, how was the stresses for you, and knowing say you have to protect and provide for a lady where I have a baby in a pandemic.
All right, so first thing first, it depends on where you're having the baby. You understand?
Yeah.
The location have a lot to do with the level of stress that come with having a baby. You understand? Like for example, throughout this pregnancy, pandemic or not, it wasn't that stressful to be honest. Um, in the fact, say, boy, it never cost nothing really. All right,
Okay.
don't feel like we're gonna go again.
Yeah, I don't want.
Yeah. Okay. Come just gotta ask.
But yeah, the hospital itself
Mm-hmm.
was a pretty straightforward venture. In terms of you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Outside of wearing a mask. Before them changed about the protocol, you could have up to 3 visitors.
Okay.
3 visitors could have stayed in the room like right throughout. No, I don't like visiting hours or not like that. You know, in a Jamaica boy by 6 o'clock, you know, or whatever time you have to go and where you go because visiting hours done. It's not a case where you're visiting hours or not, right? I can visit anytime. I can even stay in a room if I want, right?
Okay.
But
Okay, yeah, like me for access too. I wanted them big hospital room there, you know, with couch and everything. You want in your room?
yeah, man. Yeah, man. I feel like it's a private hospital, but it's really a public hospital because we have our own shower, our own bathroom, our own bed. Even that, you get a bed. Um, Even though the bed is really a pull-out bed for the dads, which is a couch pull-out bed, but you
But
know
you
how that
know,
way better than we don't get to Jamaica anyway.
exactly.
Also, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For the meals, and
Okay.
for the dinner, I'm not talk about little oats or little nothing. I talk about roast beef and mashed potato
Okay.
and thing. You know, for breakfast, you get like a poached egg. Sorry for all of the chef, but I not pronounce it right, but you don't know thing. You get your egg, your bacon, your sausage, your hash browns,
Yeah.
your milk, your
No,
yogurt, your
this
fruit.
sound like Amanda said, and this is all over or that particular hospital. I feel like this is all over. I mean, I feel like at a particular hospital, yeah, because
No, you need to tell me which hospital that's not because as I'm saying, it's a potential. You see me pandemic baby daddy, want me,
what?
me just
What are you
say,
talking about?
I don't know what are you. Yeah, big up on yourself, yeah, people, big up.
All right. So
No,
no,
but for real
but the
though,
thing
but
is, personally, I don't think it's unique to just where we are. Neither do I think it's unique to just Canada. I think it's a first world kind of thing.
I think so
When
too.
when uh, when I have baby in a first world country, well, let me not say that neither because in the US, healthcare not free. You have to pay
Yeah,
for it. But
exactly.
in a Canada, you don't have to pay for it, or you pay for it some other way. In other words,
Okay, so
but
Chrissy can say I'm in Toronto and that is the case here as well. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
So
once it covered by the
Canada,
provincial health card, I believe that's just yeah.
yeah. So even we get two separate rooms at first. You get the room before labor, not before
Mm,
labor. You get the labor room.
yeah, yeah.
The labor room, you get your own private room, and in there until you're ready to push up baby. You push up baby in I said room. You understand?
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
now after you have baby in I same room and thing, then them then transfer in a your postpartum room, which is after you have baby, they go another room there, which is a little bit bigger, more
Mm-hmm.
spacious, more comfortable, and thing, you know. But yeah, like to just share the experience or what John Krogan.
Done.
We got a long time. We got my business.
Yeah, what we really like, are what well, I know that you have persons from all over watching the live, so let me just chip in at the English. It's the thing is, I talk English all day, so every opportunity when we get to talk patois,
Ma
you know it.
understand. I
Yeah,
understand. No
understand?
worries. Ma understand. Totally.
What I really like about having a baby here in Canada are the facts that they make fathers included in the
Yeah,
process.
yeah.
Um,
And at
bear in
least,
mind
you
that
know, that's a public process where them ensure them include fathers. That's nice. Yeah.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But in Jamaica, when we were having our first daughter in Jamaica, I couldn't even go in. As a father, I had to work with visiting hours. We check
Mm-hmm.
out how much that is, how much it would have cost to have baby privately. And it's around $500,000 where I said, no, we could go to Spanish hospital and get Sky here.
Yep. No, we did actually go Natal for Zaire for our first one because we did want the Andrews, but the doctor, what we did go do with Andrews, she didn't want to do a C-section.
Yeah,
And you know, C-section money are over 500,000. So we got like
yeah,
about $600,000 if we talk about C-section in a Jamaica.
yeah.
So we did decide say we're not gonna do Andrews with the C-section because that don't make no sense. So eventually we find one doctor who says she have not all privilege and should have charged
Okay.
me like how much to charge it? Like $70,000 or $60,000. Um forgot Natal for a regular vaginal birth, and Natal themselves charge you like, so with Natal you pay $50,000 as the down payment, and if you only
Okay.
spend one night, you get back some of the money there. If you don't spend more than one night, well, if you spend more than one night, them end up take the $50,000 and you have to add money to it for however long you stay. And everything
So
when I talk
never
about right
know.
there, so that literally happened with Natal. Me get the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I had my own private shower. I had my own TV, everything like that. The only thing for the TV, you had to just pay like a rental fee for the remote, just so them not say you're not gonna keep the remote.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Orlando did actually did it until 9 in the night, and then eventually it did go away because a nurse did a pass and I say, me need for rest now, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
it's good to know that the public process here is like that. Like if ever I'm in a pickle and I get pregnant again,
Yeah.
Good.
Honestly speaking, like I'm telling you this straight up. Like I see why Canadians have so much babies. Like
and
I
stay
say it without
home.
I stay home. I see why. Because it's a very easy process. Barring the health possibility of health complications and all of that. The process itself matter. For being pregnant in a Jamaica, I tell you, say, as soon as you hear say, boy, your
Remember,
girlfriend or your wife pregnant,
you're
whatever,
stressed.
you get 3 strand of gray hair immediately because you have to start thinking about ultrasound money, blood test money. You have to start thinking about,
Everything
and
for true. And a lie,
I'm
man.
can't say not go over clinic 4:30 a morning time for a collect number. So you don't know say a
Exactly.
private a private
Exactly.
gynecologist, a private obstetrician and stuff like that we had to be using, right? So them thing
Mm-hmm.
account. But as I was saying, what I really like was the fact that they really include fathers. And
Mm-hmm.
fathers like straight across the board. And even after the child is born, the child gets I think half an hour to bond with mommy immediately,
Oh,
right?
nice. Mm-hmm.
And then after that the child gets an hour to bond with daddy immediately.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, so you back off your shirt and you put your
Yeah, and
baby on
skin
your
to
skin
skin.
and
Yeah,
things. The fathers get that experience there as well.
that is
Um,
nice.
we used to hear about cutting the umbilical
Umbilical.
cord.
Yeah, you did that.
Um, I actually did that and stuff. And yeah, me did think it like a gross me, but it never really creeped me out. To be very honest, it never really creeped me out and thing. So
Good.
I was talking to the night them the other day because they
Mm-hmm.
recently had a baby as well in Edmonton and I think Orlando, his name is the same name
Yeah.
as your
Oh,
husband
okay.
name. He was saying that he really like it because they make fathers included and the delivery room them actually make the fathers assist with the delivery process in
Yeah.
terms
Okay.
of
One foot
as
nurse,
in
one foot
father
car.
hold one foot, the other foot is a nurse. But the things
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
special for
yeah.
by the time we talk to Orlando,
There's everybody.
realize that everybody think. You understand? So, yeah, so daddy hold one foot and the nurse hold one foot and daddy have to say push, push,
Yeah.
push.
No, that's nice.
You
Yeah,
never
that's
have to
nice.
push.
Remember when going at them comments here? So Chrissy can say, during my time they saved, so she was saying that it is the case here as well in Toronto. However, during my time they saved all the private rooms for pregnant moms with COVID. Okay. So Soprano P say, would I move in at the hospital? Food sound good. Chrissy Camp says, so I had to get a semi-private room after the baby was born. Amanda said, I didn't get why I thought it would have been on the ward where just curtains separated. Didn't know the public hospitals give you your room and stuff.
Yeah, man, I
Um,
get it, man. And even outside of that, I know you already know coming, but even outside of that, me can only talk about Jamaica because that's where I come from, right?
yeah.
In a Jamaica, you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, in a hospitals, And it's
Okay.
outside of breakfast, lunch, and dinner time, you better make money bring in food for you, otherwise you're gonna get hungry. But
Oh,
right
but
here,
here they
so
can room service.
anytime you can just press that nurse thing, like, oh, I feel for a banana, I feel for a yogurt, I feel for something to eat. Them a bring it on gear, them a bring it on
First
gear,
class
and stuff
treatment.
like that.
First class
So
treatment.
Yeah.
first class treatment, like legit,
Hotel.
we feel like we did our hotel
Hotel.
for 2 days and stuff. But the thing is, the worst part is because we are not used to that level of treatment, it feels like prestigious to us. But You have Canadians that say, run down hospital if you fix up. If you fix up.
Want it, no get it, no want it. Mm-hmm. When I say go.
The
Because
next
them
highlight
have
was
it.
the next highlight was when we were in their postpartum room. We hear the knock on the door. Hello, housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Yes.
You wanna had
Housekeeping.
Yes. I was like, wait. Housekeeping.
Okay. How long were you guys there?
we went in the Sunday morning and we came out the Tuesday morning.
Okay.
But we,
Housekeeping.
housekeeping. Come and clean up a room and clean out your bathroom and
Whoa.
I feel jealous right now. You know, like sometimes you think say a process with a difficult, so it's like yeah, run from it, but this so nice. But yeah,
if we never decide to say okay, it's just cool no more. Honestly, having a bit is nice. If you don't make up the mind too, yeah, you don't get that too.
and that's what's telling you that she had to do excessive amount of ultrasound and 3D imaging, like the expensive, the dear one. They
and
also
everything was
make
on a
sure,
health card.
yeah, they also make sure that them test the apologies if you don't hear Coco Melon in our background, by
No
the
man,
way.
that's all right, man. We know it, bro.
What was I saying? Ultrasound, right? But they also make sure that them check for Down syndrome. Them
Okay.
check for any form of developmental delay for inner the stomach, for inner the tummy, and them also make sure some mommy is alright. Them check thoroughly. So in case anything at all off, them pick it up and know how to address it. Right?
Okay.
I don't like in a country like Jamaica when I really gamble 50-50 and I just see
Yeah.
a baby and say,
Because my OBGYN did offer me that in Jamaica, but it was at an added cost, of course. Because with me and Orlando, we have different blood types. I think I'm O neg and Orlando O positive. So it was an issue with them. I say you need Rogam or Rohypnol. Like I would have to get a shot at least 3 different times throughout the pregnancy. Early on in pregnancy, closer to the end of the pregnancy, and then after I have Zaire. No, one Rogam shot, I like 20,000 Jamaican dollars. And end up never get as much as them want to get because it was a very difficult process. Like the only place would I really have it would have be like UA Hospital, and UA Hospital did I sell it for like $30,000 to like them up the price. And the one time I actually get it was Alaska Pharmaceuticals Mago and buy it from the warehouse for like $11,000. Because outside of that you would like anything will come in special with Jamaica, like outside of what you need,
Yeah,
the amount of money where you have to spend. But hold on, let me jump into the comments. So Rush Paul say, Uncle Upper Andrews and Natal the ski for Jamaica. Hold on there. Soprano said first one, so we're having a next one. In my love of Orlando, just because I said that. Amanda said, come at it clear up that day. First one. No, guys, me really still depend the only child train right now. I can't bother. Simone said, wait, Natalya, there is second baby on the way. Not at all, mama, not at all. I'm visiting at the wedding frack after. Fun size Mills say, Amanda, that message sound like London are gonna be pandemic daddy after all. Chrissy Cam said, don't forget the child care benefit. Yes, we love that. Oh, God. Soprano say, no, me can move to Canada to start my tribe. Might as well. You know, say Canada make you want to have a baby. They sure do because the treatment they offer just my health card. Like, I forgot, okay, go pay for the money there, you know. Hold on there. Well, God, Instagram run down the other comment then. 1 second. Okay, so Tina said, oh, I like the bonding thing. So I guess that's the skin to skin bonding. Soulful Bird said the Andes is big up on herself. Um, Fun side is Mill says screams, not housekeeping. Simone said, what is that? Housekeeping? I'm surprised. I said, no, we're not going to interview hospitals before me youth ban. You should. When you need to make well, you see America healthcare, when expensive over there, so the struggle is real. Soprano said, "Una sure Anna don't have sandals on go."
When I finish reading the comments, I'm gonna go further down there some more details because what we're telling you guys is really just the surface because there's so much more. There's so much more. Like for yeah, when I done in the comments.
Oh, all right. Let me just try run through. Christy say even postpartum for mommy they stay on top of it. Rochelle say, yup, you can get it in JA, but how much you gotta pay? Amanda said, no man, this nice thing. Chrissy said, at every visit after baby, they ask about mommy too, not only baby. They ask how you're coping and about postpartum depression. That's actually good. That's really good. Amanda said, we say Rochelle, soon go again. Real need for radio. Oh God. Sherson said, talk about the doctor visit at a hospital. The doctor visit at a hospital? What is that? So you guys do your doctor visits to the hospital, or she said talk about the doctor visit at the hospital?
I think I have an idea what she's asking about, but when I finish your comments and make.
All right. Rocky say, yeah, I had to get that too, but I got my afterbirth, and my husband got it at York Pharmacy. Okay. That's at the Rogan shut off. Once I was going to say, all one go, I'm still stuck at the 12-month maternity leave. I tell you, the best thing about Canada, I really want it. I want to try it. What do you mean? 12 months, hey? Amanda say, and there's a choice between that and 18 months. Yeah, but with the 12 month, you get more of your pay. Yeah, I remember.
You get 55% of your pay.
Yeah. No, but.
And you get 35 when it's 18 months. Or 33, something like that.
Okay. No stuff. But yeah, as you said, go on, yeah, and tell me. You just say you have more to tell about the
All right. So the first thing what fascinated us was when we were trying to figure out what to take to the hospital. Because of course in Jamaica, you have to go down a town, go buy a bad pan.
Yep.
Go buy a this, go buy a that. You have to go baby shopping. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we obviously don't know what to get, right? So Nats asked our OB first what to carry, and she was just like dismissing it, just like just very personal stuff, just so we were like, what's that about? We don't understand. So then we not had to go to the hospital to get an IV to get additional iron, because when we tell us them check for everything. So she get the IV, and while she was there doing the IV, she was talking to one of the nurses in the section. It's like, what we need to carry? And the nurse was just like, just carry your personal stuff, just carry, your toothbrush, your whatever.
Them get everything we need.
And stuff like that. And I'm telling you that, listen, we'll legit pack one little bag. Things that we consider personal, like probably 1/5 of what we would pack when in Jamaica. And we're not even use 2 things out of bag. Because everything is given to you.
Wow. And then even get the baby pampers too, don't?
Yeah,
everything. Then give you a pampers to come home.
Wow. You know, some I have to give me pampers to come home, but man say that's how I want to probably get a little promotional pack. Can I give me one little small?
And then give up on as well. The next thing that fascinated us was when we were checking in is like, pretty much like the same lunchroom and like fridge and microwave where the nurses use. You get access to it. You can put a thing in the fridge. You can hot up your food pan in a microwave. You can, anything like that. Access to them fridge, every single thing. Right now, I'm good. I have 2 soda in our fridge same way. Or 2 soda in our fridge same way. I'm still going to feed. But anyways, you get access to all of them things, alright? And you feel like you're being assisted. Like, no nurse, no give no bad vibe, no bad feeling, no, bother me.
I mean, that's so important here too, because I think that anxiety that if enough people, black people overseas, cause I'm always tell about the risk with black mothers having babies. in America mostly, you know, that's why sometimes I'm trying to really absorb too much from American news because I feel like we kind of dwell upon it. So that's why I'm gonna really try, you know, like we kind of
Yeah.
stay away from it because I know that their experiences might not be the same for us in
We never
Canada. So
experienced
that's
anything like
hard.
that. We never experienced anything like that. We never feel like we were being treated differently. None of that. But what is very important as well is after you have baby, you get a lactation doctor will come and
Okay.
teach you how to breastfeed. And if it is that while you're at the hospital, if it is that you're not allowed to breastfeed, you have a barcode where you can scan and then they give you access to a lactation doctor. The same thing if it is that you feel like you go through postpartum depression, you have a counselor, you can scan the barcode and bring it to the counselor. If it is that you something to the baby, you have that, you have like the feeding barcode, you can scan the barcode, somebody tell you like, oh, the baby should be eating, and a whole heap more other stuff. Whole heap more other stuff in terms of health, mental health, fathers, ask how the
To
other
be
child is
honest,
adjusting.
back when me
Yeah.
did have Zaire, the mental health thing reason I need to go private to think of it. The mental health thing wasn't really all right. So the story around my birth story was very complicated, but Chris Cam said in Jamaica you have to be on your P's and Q's and hope you get a pleasant nurse. So I've heard. But here the nurses are so nice. My nurse did one of my nurses them did annoy. I think it's probably just her culture. She was African and she did it and like when me da push she
It's just she. It's not
yeah,
because
when me da push, the woman annoyed by how me I breathe. She's like, save your energy. You're going to tire out yourself and you can't push up the. I'm not saying, what's that there? Excuse me. And then I think I'm a nudist at heart. Like, I'm really in a business sometimes. So after me have Zaire, like you know, the little duster with them what we have under the hospital. My daughter did come because my feeds are here, my lie down, we just give her. And she come in, she's like, come, cover up. Me say, lady, come out of my room, come out, because I can't be up here for this. I must you. Because she's stressed about, oh, me naked and me, I said, come out. Because after what we just got through a while ago, you really bothered by this? After what you just see a while ago.
Oh my God. Like,
No, but for true though, the mental health part, like, when me did give birth to Zaire, me did made it change from as I said, I changed from OBGYN where did want me have the baby at Andrews because I was she did a push. She did a push a C-section, me never defend that. So I changed from she and go to somebody else. So it's like that last minute change when we're gonna make it end up make me lose off at a postpartum care day. So even
okay.
you know when the baby get the 6 week checkup and the mom is supposed to get a 6 week checkup too, me never get
Yeah.
that. Me not even get the afterbirth pap smear until way after, just because me never really have an OBGYN because after me fired that one day, no, oh, me go back to fear office. So it's like
Yeah.
we just sit there in a limbo, you know. But
Yeah,
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 no,
yeah.
that's really nice that them get a lactation specialist to all of that because you don't get them bowling ball birthday yet, not.
they will never come. They're not here.
Eh?
They're only one there. So
No, my one they get tough. Like as I said to Russia last week, at one point me a comb out the lump and me get fever in one of them at one point. It was so
wow.
painful. Yeah, like it really hurt.
Mm.
All right.
But yeah, no,
I
like
want to part here, come off on the live now.
sir, after what you go through, after what you see,
After waiting.
I don't think you need to leave.
I'm
Um,
just joking.
Chrissy said lots of resources here in Canada. Yeah, so true. So with the 851, to successfully post back this live to Instagram, it has to be under 16 minutes, 60 minutes. So um I think I'm gonna have to start wrapping up. Cupcake girls say giving birth in Canada sounds like a great experience. Exactly. It made me feel jealous. Like I would want to try, but I don't want to try.
So after the fight,
Oh yeah, you can. No, she left no really up to she still. Where bastard? Where bastard? My
I did
bastard.
call it earlier, boys.
Where
Yeah,
bastard?
no. If definitely on the one fitness really no. If no one, no more. If no one, no more. Yeah. If me get pregnant one more time, I said them people them better know who to sing back at work because if you haven't taken that 12 months there, that's a wrap. I gotta just stay home. I can't bother. I gotta start going to business and just stay home. Because any of me could have done in Jamaica.
Let me just say this before you wrap up.
Mm-hmm.
2 things. First thing, I saw me not the attack because the things I just one youth and done. And then see there's another fitness, so any of me not that's the first thing. The second thing I would like to tell everybody is that listen, if you're in Canada or if you're in Jamaica or anywhere in the world you are watching this video, right? Definitely make the most of whatever you have. After the resources, read and do as best as possible. After all of the man them on the line, I'm telling you this. It's a pregnancy. Pregnancy is not just the woman. Like, it's not just, okay, then me get a girl pregnant, I'm a baby mother. Me never say a term me yet saying I'm alive. Me never say a term me yet saying I'm alive.
Yeah.
Listen, whether you're not married or together, or even if it's a fling, it's if I know say the woman pregnant, brother, step up and be a man. They're the fear because here I go. The worst thing.
Guys, love up the heart button for that part, yeah. I love the advice, yeah. No,
right?
this is great.
You can't have a woman go through 9 months of body changes, which is really stressful, and then you as a man are stressed out to woman too, brother. It's if a man never feel like them traditional and believe so a woman fi cook for them, clean for them and wash, brother, I don't like them style like 2021 now. Wanna help a woman as much as possible, make she rest, massage her foot every now and again, rub her back if she say her back or hurt her, and most importantly, there and support her. Whether you can go to the hospital room, yes or no. Don't make she feel like she'll go through it alone, because definitely you breed her whenever she breed herself. So
Yeah.
don't make it look like say, oh, she bring me youth forward. Listen, I don't never eat that style. You understand what I'm saying? And definitely, most importantly, we know you wrap up and we know you go by time.
No, man, continue to talk, man. I love it.
What I would like to say is this. It's when time you forward, brother, it's not just me get a youth. Play a role. Play a role in your children's life because fathers are very important. A 2 princess may have, you feel like sometimes they get old and a man look them not gonna know what to look for in a man because me set that example. You need to set that example for your kids, you understand? Because fathers are very important. Stop leave a woman them alone to become single mother, brother.
So true.
Don't be them to eat that style. Play on the part, play on the role, and Demz. That's it. That's all Demz have to say. Like, come on, that's it.
No, that's the perfect way to end the show because I keep on and say this, even though it's Mama Mondays, it's not only for moms. Like, we need the support of everybody. So sometimes when we are talking, sometimes we don't know if we vocalize things the best way to make people understand where we are come from. So, like to hear you even express that too, it even concretizes it even more. For sure. So, we can't do all of this by ourselves. So as him say, guys out there listening, okay? Like, when you really have to support a woman when she get pregnant. Like, it is very important, because the depression real, the stress real, the whole of them something there. I'm happy me did have somebody supportive too during my pregnancy because that was really important. So Nat, I know you're in a good hands. So the way them talk a while ago, them could have never. So I know you're in a good hands. So guys, thank you so much. So guys, thank you so much for being my guest tonight on tonight's live, telling us about your experience and making me feel like more experience the hospital. Yeah, but I'm gonna hold it. But yeah, thank you so much guys for joining tonight and stay safe and take care and all the best to the new baby and your first baby too, because yeah, can't neglect them. All right guys, take care.
Yeah, take care.